I'm reminded of a quote by my favorite author, all-time favorite author, Ayn Rand. When the law no longer protects you from the corrupt, but protects the corrupt from you, you know your nation is doomed. Hunter pleads guilty to tax and gun charges. Hunter may have been protected by the highest agencies in our country, and yet Hunter wears a tuxedo and goes to a party alongside the guy who says he's investigating him, Attorney General Merrick Garland. Oh, the laughs they must have had at the presidential punch bowl. Folks, they're shielding the corrupt from justice. And if that's true, our nation as we know it, according to Ayn Rand, is doomed. And joining me now is the chairman of the House Oversight Committee, Kentucky Congressman James Comer. Chairman Comer, take a listen. Thank you for joining us, first of all. Take a listen to Attorney General Merrick Garland today, defending himself a bit. Listen.
Some have chosen to attack the integrity of the Justice Department as components and its employees by claiming that we do not treat like cases alike. This constitutes an attack on an institution that is essential to American democracy and essential to the safety of the American people. Nothing could be further from the truth.
Congressman, Chairman Comer, he's saying, oh, just trust us. We're from the government, but trust us. Respond to him, please.
Well, he just stood up and lied to the American people. Merrick Garland has destroyed the reputation of the Justice Cabinet. He has destroyed the reputation of justice in America. He needs to go. There's no way he can defend the indefensible by saying that he's treated Democrats in the same manner that he's treated Republicans, specifically the way he treated the President of the United States' son. What you saw with the IRS whistleblower this week, every company that they mentioned in their deposition was a company that we had already brought out as a shell company by the Bidens. The IRS knew about this. They knew about it because the federal government had records of it in the Treasury cabinet of their money laundering and tax evasion, yet they do absolutely nothing to Hunter Biden for any of that. They give him a slap on the wrist for failure to pay millions of dollars in taxes that happened 6 years ago.
You know, sir, he was upset. He was upset that we would even think that there would be impropriety in the way he administers justice. I don't know. If I'm him, maybe I don't go to a state dinner last night with Hunter Biden there and hobnob with the two. And when you're allegedly still investigating the guy, didn't he say the investigation is ongoing?
Yeah, it said the investigation is ongoing, which I don't have any confidence in the U.S. Attorney in Delaware. I don't have any confidence in Merrick Garland. I don't have any confidence in Christopher Wray. But when they say the investigation's ongoing, right at moments after Hunter Biden's attorney said the investigation's over, right, all the Department of Justice is doing is blocking the House Oversight Committee from getting that FE 1023 that shows that the Bidens were involved in a bribery scheme, that blocks us from getting the Treasury suspicious activity reports that showed that the Bidens were involved in money laundering and racketeering. They are doing everything in their ability to obstruct the one credible entity in the United States that's actually investigating the Bidens, and that's the House Oversight Committee.
You know, so is it, if it is over for them, the DOJ, is it over for you, Chairman Comer?
No. Absolutely not. Let me assure the American people, we have bank records that came in this week that we're going through that we think are going to show more wires from more countries. Remember, we've just disclosed 2 countries thus far. We've disclosed China and Romania. There are still some more Chinese wires that we have yet to present to the American people, and there are a lot of wires, mysterious wires from Ukraine and Russia that we're about to expose. So this is just beginning for the Bidens. All the Department of Justice is doing is standing in our way. But even with all the obstacles that Merrick Garland has thrown in front of the House Oversight Committee, all the obstacles that the Treasury Cabinet has thrown and the FBI has thrown, with all the negative media coverage from the mainstream media, we are still producing results every day that shows this family, the President of the United States family, has received millions and millions of dollars from our adversaries all over the world, and they can't explain why. They can't explain what they did to produce that money.
Can you, sir, can you give us any sort of idea if there's a link? Do you have the string? I know it goes through shell companies, but can you get it to the big guy, Mr. 10%? Can you get there?
Well, we're going to start bringing some people in that have been consulting with us. Obviously, those shell companies were created to never be found, but we found them. We had people that have advised us along the way. Remember, the Bidens have hooked and crooked a lot of people along the way. They always had a partner, someone to actually do the work, to get it set up, and then they would steal the money. That's the Biden business model. So we've had a lot of people that have been advising us. We know the role that Joe Biden played, and make no mistake, he was the big guy. So we're going to start bringing people in for depositions. We're going to begin with Devin Archer in a couple of weeks, and then you're going to see more names that you're familiar with that are going to come forward, and they're just going to tell exactly what they know and what role Joe Biden played. Remember, Joe Biden said he had no knowledge of his family's business dealings, and we'll see if that's true.
I remember a golf picture. I think Devin Archer was one of the four people in that picture of golf, and Joe Biden happened to be one. I got to let you go because I know you're busy. Please keep pulling on those strings, because the more you get depositions, the more you lean into these people, someone's going to say something, trip up, and link something somewhere. You know, it bothers me. I'm going to let you go, but my comment to you, sir, is do you feel the same way I do when Hunter Biden admits to these crimes on a Monday or a Tuesday and goes to a state dinner on a Thursday, hobnobs with the Attorney General, that it's just basically telling the world in America, it's different for me. I'm not worried about getting in trouble for anything. Screw you guys. I'm different.
That's exactly what it was. He's rubbing it in our face, and the American media continues to try to turn a blind eye to it. But it's not going to last much longer. The American people are keeping up with our investigation. They know something stinks very badly here when the president's grandchildren get wires from foreign nationals. We're going to continue to produce evidence, and I think eventually the media will turn on the Bidens.
There you go. Congressman, Chairman James Comer, thank you for joining us.